You want to go first, or you want me to go first? Because what I got to go first is kind of a little sickly.
It's kind of what?
It's kind of sickly.
You got to speak up.
It's kind of sickly, like disturbing a little bit.
Okay.
So
disturbing, like YouTube's gonna flag us?
I don't know. Yeah, no, they might. So we gotta go. You go first, buddy.
No, go ahead. If we gotta edit it out, we'll edit it out.
All right, so look. So you know my boy Dave, he's a trucker. You know what I'm saying?
No, we don't know.
Well, my boy Dave, he's a trucker.
All right.
He's a real trucker. You know what I'm saying? So somebody might get picked up here and there again. You know what I'm saying?
Like a lot lizard?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
he's a real trucker.
So he picked up the pregnant one last night.
He what?
What?
He picked up the pregnant one last night.
A pregnant one.
So we got a 2 for 1.
So
hold on.
So
hold on. That statement right there is all kinds of screwed up.
Yeah, it is.
What is it?
Hold on. So
how pregnant? Hold on. How pregnant?
Just barely pregnant, but she's
not showing. She ain't.
I guess she's
not doing the pregnant waddle to the truck like, hey, you looking for some fun?
Not yet.
You know what I mean? She's got like 7 months into like, hey, you looking for a good time?
He's like, he couldn't tell till she took off her clothes. Then he goes, oh, you could tell that she was skinny. So
she got a little pouch.
Yeah. So he say,
hold on.
He's on a good one. He said he got his tongue up her ass and some more stuff, right? So,
on a pregnant chick.
Listen, hold on. On a pregnant lizard, right? That's
yeah.
So then he goes, again, when we was done, I wanted to get out my truck. She had to go anyway, so thank God she got out the truck. He goes, I was hella thirsty. He goes, but the only thing in my truck was her Dr. Pepper. I said, you didn't drink it? He's like, hell no. I said, what? He goes,
that's a smart
he goes, I don't know where she been. I said, you just had your tongue up her ass. Does it matter?
Okay.
You kind of got it. It doesn't matter.
You do have a point there.
He said, I'm going to hell. I said, you are, boy. You are.
He's gonna. What if the tongue in the butt wasn't the thing that, you know what I mean, gave him some sores in his mouth or something, but actually drinking after the Dr. Pepper, swapping saliva with her, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Next thing you know, the dude's got gangrene in his mouth, you know what I'm saying? Tongue rotting, halitosis.
I'm thinking you already took a shot and sticking your tongue up her ass.
Yeah.
If you died of thirst, like you go,
I don't know. I think it's still different. I think the Dr. Pepper might be a little worse because you're swapping saliva.
Hey, well, anyway, he got up and he walked all the way inside to the truck stop to get something to drink.
Hold on. Is there so I mean, back in the day, well, I don't even know if HIV is still a thing.
Oh yeah.
So they just got the medicines and stuff that they take right now to like preventative and stuff. Like the medicine's a lot better. So, but you could catch that from swapping saliva, blood, any bodily fluids. They say.
Sure.
Is there any? But that's how. So that's how STDs are.
It's bodily fluids, you know.
Yeah.
So could he possibly contract something from?
Oh, absolutely.
From drinking out the Dr. Pepper.
I don't know. I'm sure you can.
I'm saying from drinking the Dr. Pepper after somebody.
I'm sure you can pass FC like that from saliva.
Yeah. When I was overseas.
I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can get it from saliva.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not a doctor, and I'm a dumbass, but I would assume you could catch something from swapping saliva with somebody.
Well, when I was overseas, they always said when you, my buddies I was married at the time, and those guys used to go down to the villas and stuff. I was in Korea, and they pick up, you know, some of the local girls from the juicy bars, and they said you never go down on those girls because you might as well just stand out in front of the PX and give every guy a blowjob coming out of the PX because everybody's been in there, you know. So
that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Kind of see why he didn't want to drink the Dr. Pepper.
What was that? Korea?
Korea,
A
yeah.
lot lady boys over in Korea?
No lady boys. We never counted any lady boys.
I know they're in Thailand, but are they in Korea too?
Yeah, we didn't count any of those. But I remember back in the day, you used to go in the juicy
Blood
bars.
to blood.
Blood to blood?
Yeah.
Blood to blood for an STD?
No, for hepatitis C.
Oh, for hepatitis C.
I'm sure you can get something.
Yeah, at worst, you're going to get some.
Yeah, you used to go to the juicy bar.
Cold sores or something.
And go in there, and the girls would sit down on your lap, give you a little rub and tug over there, and
was it like Full Metal Jacket?
not really. I mean, they go in there and the girls are on you.
What do we get for $10?
You buy them a glass of damn orange juice for $10 back in the day.
Oh yeah. I know about that. The fake drink is supposed to be champagne or something, but it's not.
No, it's not. But many years later, one of my army buddies, God rest his soul, Omar Walker, he sent me a thing that some commander over there signed a memorandum trying to keep all the soldiers out of the juicy bars, and he called me and sent me the picture of it. And he's like, "Who messed it up for everybody?" Because many guys I served with spend probably at least 3/4 of their paycheck in those juicy bars, massage parlors, everything else like that. But,
Dude, that much?
Oh,
Dude, you could go to the massage parlor right in town here for $60 you get a massage for an hour, give them an extra $20, should finish you off.
I think that's anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it was definitely down south. Ask Robert Kraft. That boy. So funny. I'm not going to get into the whole story because it's a little confusing. But when I first got out here and I was staying with Pops in the condos, his neighbor used to house a kid. He got paid from the state. Hold on. Technical difficulties.
Reset.
What happened?
I don't know.
Do you have AA batteries?
No, I think it was the switch it reset. You might start over.
No, we're good. And the audio will sound a little messed up, but
I don't know how long it's been off.
I'm gonna have to take the two audios and
Merge.
yeah, and then, but anyways, going back to what I was saying, the neighbor, you've met him. You met him at your grandpa's house when he brought over some barbecue. The tall guy, I forgot his name. Cooks really good. Anyways, you've met him before. He used to take care of. Got paid from the state, he was all legit, right. but he housed a Korean kid. I think he's Korean. He was a little Asian boy. Well, anyways, some way or another, that little kid's mom and the people that hired dude to take care of the kid, they all were in cahoots with the lady that owned all of the two massage parlors, well, more than that, but where Robert Kraft got busted, they were all, it was all intertwined. I was like, yo, it was kind of wild.
Yeah. We're talking about massage parlors, so I got some first-hand information about first-hand information that went
No
down.
pun intended?
No.
Or pun intended?
A little bit of pun intended there. So I got this from a extremely reliable source that I'm related to. So a gentleman had come into my brother's business, right? Come into the shop, and cops showed up. I think to arrest this guy or whatever. But apparently,
What, like a barber there?
and, no, that was a customer. So the story goes, I guess the gentleman that was getting arrested is a massage therapist, like a professional massage therapist. Had me in the place, right? And had a customer come in. Basically, customer got said massage, rub down, everything else like that, and then apparently asked for something a little extra. little happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
But
Hold on, it was a guy asking another guy?
100%.
Okay.
Said, this is all, speculating, but from what I was told is allegedly said happy ending happened, and shortly after that, supposedly said customer filed charges against him, stating that he held him down on the table, forcefully let him do whatever he wanted to him and everything else like that. So then they came in looking for this guy. So there's a big old to-do going out there right now. I'm not going to say where it's at, but a big old to-do. So a lot of massage parlor stuff going on here. But this is not like my brother told me, he says, like, it's not your typical, those little massage parlors where you could go in and get that. He goes, this is like a kind of like a high-end kind of place.
Hold on. So does the massage therapist that gave the happy ending, is he a straight guy?
No.
Because he's not anymore.
No.
So he wasn't to begin with?
No.
Oh, well then.
And neither was the customer.
Let me tell you.
Which, I ain't mad at you,
Let me tell you something.
I don't see anything.
I don't see wrong with it, but don't sit there and accuse somebody.
No, right. That's
dirty.
Let me explain something. If you go to one of these massage parlors, listen, and she massages your body for I'm gonna say even a half hour. I've gotten it for an hour, you know what I mean? So listen, they massage you that much, that broad touched my junk, dude, and it just
I've gotten 2 massages. I never got a happy ending, but I've gone and
man.
got two massages, and both times I was like, what if I do?
they hit it right on the
You know what I'm
chin.
saying? Like, what if I start to get like it's gonna be?
What did you say?
They hit it right on the chin. Hey, she touched it, I was like, whoa.
There you go.
It did.
It just uppercutted her.
Yeah. I just started spitting on her. I was like,
I've never got. I've never.
Oh, man.
I've never had the balls to ask for it.
dude, usually
I've never had. No.
you just drag her hand.
You just never, you see all those undercover
No. That, sir, you're gonna catch a charge. You will catch a charge.
I will say this. When
I give it $30. What do you mean?
I think for me, it feels like one of those situations where I'm not opposed to getting a happy ending. I just don't have the nuts to ask for it. If she said, like, hey, you know what I mean? I'll hook you up for a little bit on top of what you already paid, or for a nice tip. That's, you know what I mean? I'll give you a tip.
That should be an absolute red flag right there, because these cops, they get their little undercover hotties in there.
It is sketchy.
And it's sketchy because she could be like, well, she trying
First of all,
to rope you in.
this is a 60-year-old Oriental lady. You know what I'm saying? So
you're saying a 60-year-old Oriental lady can't be a cop?
she could be, but damn, hey, her hands are that soft, bro.
Hey.
Listen, their hands are so soft, bro. Listen, their hands are so soft. There's no way she's a cop.
Hey,
You know why? Because I'll tell you why the hands are so soft. She ain't only giving massages. That might be in the second half of the day. The first half of the day, she's doing nails. She's doing the manicures, the pedicures. She's rubbing on people's legs and feet and stuff. Those hands get worn.
Them hands are soft and
how did Dave make it through a 1 hour massage anyway? Because he was asleep in the first 2 minutes.
I probably was asleep, but I woke up. Hey, listen. I wasn't asleep. I was just, dude, my sciatic nerve was messed up. That's why I went in there. I went in there because it was at a truck stop, for one. For two, when I walked in, I was like,
you got a truck stop massage?
Dude, listen, it's right, and it's in Iowa. And you listen,
Well, it is Iowa.
I do listen.
What did you say?
A truck
massage parlor right in the truck stop. You walk in, it's a massage parlor to the left, bro.
So it's just legalizing for lot lizard.
No. You get
It's a gray area? It's a gray area?
It is very gray. I'm sure of that, bro. But
I mean,
this is back
it
in
would
the
be
day.
expected. It's a truck stop with a massage parlor. What do you think is going
Oh
on?
my God, bro. And listen, no, that's going. They probably know what's going
In
on.
Iowa?
Yeah.
If anybody in Iowa is watching this, please
Really
let us know
might
in the
get
comments if this is true.
This is a real thing. We may need to
I think you.
Listen,
Listen, this is going on the internet, dog. They're gonna fact check. They might fact checking.
You know what? Watch this. I'm gonna do more than fact checking. I'm gonna show you right now.
I would like to see that. While he does that, Johnny, what you got for us?
All right, so today we actually have a bottle that a friend of mine brought me from the UK. We can't get this here. So this is the original Havana Club Rum. She brought it in through duty free for me as a gift. So did not obtain it illegally of any sorts. Thing is about the original Havana Club Rum, you know, according to what happened was they actually had a distillery in 1878, and then they trademarked it in 1934. But when the Cuban government nationalized and its company's assets, you know, the family was forced to leave Cuba, and then Bacardi came in. Supposedly, they had given the recipe to Bacardi, and there's this whole to-do. They're still in court now, from my understandings. But the thing is that the Havana Club rum that Bacardi makes is actually made in Puerto Rico. So it's not, they don't consider it real Cuban rum. So I've been wanting this bottle for quite some time. And she actually brought me 2 different bottles, but we're gonna try the 7-year rum today. And as far, because I don't know much about it, as far as the notes going, the aroma is a molasses with sugar cane. So on the taste, you're going to get the vanilla, a little bit of the molasses, a little bit of the tobacco, and some wood spice with some chocolate. So we'll give her a try, and she's never been opened. So this is the first time. She was kind enough to bring me 4 bottles, 2 of this kind and 2 of another kind. So shout out to our friend Rebecca, who...
Shout out to Rebecca.
So...
Appreciate that, Rebecca.
You can have it on ice. You can have it neat. For use.
So this is a rum?
This is a rum.
Nice.
So...
Nice. Did you guys hear? I don't think you guys probably heard, but in California, there's a critter called a vole.
Mm-hmm. A vole?
Yes.
V-O-L?
V-O-L-E.
Yeah.
V-O-L-E.
What about it?
So it's this little rodent,
Yeah.
little guy right here, right?
Right.
Okay, so apparently, in the article that I read, it didn't say why, but apparently there is like an abundant amount all of a sudden of these voles running around California. Salud, cheers. Cheers. Let's cheers first. Salud. To Rebecca. Thank you.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Oh. That's nice.
Wow.
That's real nice.
That's real nice.
Oh yeah.
That paired with a cigar would be.
Well, if I would,
Well, that's
we
why
don't,
I
we don't
asked.
smoke in my house, but if we were doing this out on the back patio, 100%.
That's why I asked Johnny before we started filming, before we even did the pilot. I was like, "Hey, are we allowed to smoke in your house?" And he was like, "Absolutely not."
This with a cigar would be.
Yeah.
This would be very nice.
So these voles, for whatever reason, are running around California right now like crazy. The squirrels in California are now becoming carnivorous. There is an article and video. There's a video of a squirrel eating one of these little voles.
Wow.
Because the voles are probably eating up all their nuts. And
So the squirrels are now.
Adapting.
So the squirrels. I don't know. I thought it was.
So is this like a Crips and Bloods thing? You know, squirrels, one's Crips, one Blood. What are we talking about here?
I don't. I think they
There's a little
might
bit
be gangbanging over nuts.
It's definitely territory. They're definitely fighting over territory.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because the squirrels are becoming territorial or what it is, but they're becoming carnivorous, bro. Like
Well,
they're
if
out
they're
there.
burying their nuts and stuff in the dirt, and those voles are coming and they're digging through their stuff and eating, they're probably gonna start eating the
Dude.
voles.
If somebody was buried
Well,
in their nuts,
it would be one thing. Well,
let me tell you one
What'd he
thing.
say? What'd he say?
Listen.
buried in their nuts. I mean,
Hey, listen, they lose. Hey, listen,
Depends on where they buried it in nuts.
they lose 80% of what they bury, they can't find it again. They don't ever find it again.
Do you know?
Oh,
did
because
it say
they're just
if,
stashed all over the place?
Yeah.
Did it say if those like live underground, like if they burrow and have tunnels?
What,
and stuff?
voles?
Yeah.
So voles, it says
Looks
voles
like a
are...
mole.
It says voles are small rodents that are relatives of the lemmings and the hamsters, but with a stouter body, longer,
So they do tunnel?
hairy tail, differently formed. They are sometimes known as meadow mice or field mice. I would have,
Looks like a field rodent, man.
dude. I
It
would have.
literally looks just like a chubbier mouse.
There's one living in a little piece of a bark or something where he's just
Yeah,
like
so
sticking out. So they probably do. But what look. Predatory and carnivorous behavior by California squirrels. Look, I'm not lying to you guys like this. Oh, I had it pulled up, man. I don't know what happened to the one article. Anyways, my whole thing is like if the squirrels were getting pissed because the voles are taking their nuts and taking their food or whatnot, like they could just kill them, but they're killing them and eating them. So
They
they're
get
So
hungry
they're
enough,
just
they're
sending a
gonna.
message.
so that well, I mean, that's changing their whole diet, bro. You're just gonna have some jacked squirrels running around California now. Like that's a different introduction. Like you got different nutrients and proteins now coming from meat. I think these squirrels are gonna. I don't know. I thought it was kind of crazy. I watched the video too, and that video was just he was turning it over like it was like a. You know what I mean? And he was just ripping little. I was like, yo, these squirrels.
They just try to send a message.
That's kind of crazy.
They just try to send a message.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of crazy.
Actually, I think squirrels were carnivorous anyway.
I've only known them to eat like
What is it? Carnivorous. Sorry, carnivorous. No, I thought they ate some, like, because I know they eat like frogs and stuff like that.
squirrels do.
Yeah.
Squirrels
So-
eat frogs?
Yes.
I've never heard of a
I've
squirrel
never heard
eating
of
a
a
frog.
Listen,
Fact check that.
fact check it.
Fact check that.
Fact
Do
check
squirrels
it.
eat frogs? They do eat frogs, bro. It says while squirrels primarily eat nuts, seeds, and fruits, they are also opportunistic omnivores and will eat insects, bird eggs, and even small animals like frogs. Wow.
So meat's already in their diet.
I guess so.
They're just sending a message to the voles.
That's
So
kind of
we're-
crazy.
We're having some
That
gangbanging.
really might be what it is.
It's gangbanging,
That might.
man.
That might
Amongst
be
the
what
rodents.
it is.
They're telling them, get the out of here.
Right.
Get out of here.
Hey, get off my nuts, literally.
Get off my
Get off
nuts.
my nuts,
Pretty
literally.
good. That's
Boy,
pretty
you good.
good.
That was
Get
good.
off
Boy,
my
you
nuts.
good. That boy good. That boy
Good boy.
That boy good.
Oh God.
Shannon
Yeah, I
Sharp.
feel myself getting a little too lit on this one.
Shannon Sharp settled his lawsuit with that 20-year-old. So they haven't.
I didn't even know that was still going on.
Yeah. So they haven't disclosed the amount or anything, but they settled out of court.
10, 15
Hey,
million.
So
Yeah,
he had
right.
no. He had originally, before the lawsuit ever happened, he offered her $10 million to keep it low. Listen, at the time that this lawsuit came out, and this was what was whole messed up about the whole thing is because the lawyer that she got was that Tony Busby guy, the guy that tried to catch up Jay-Z, and Jay-Z was like, so it's that like the ambulance chaser kind of scumbag lawyer, right? So Shannon Sharp offered $10 million to this chick to just keep it quiet, right? And no lawsuit, no nothing. I'll give you 10 mil, just walk away. Because at that time, he was getting ready to do his $100 million deal with, I believe it was ESPN. So,
Did that get canceled?
but now it might be back on the table because it's kind of like they're like seeing like it was kind of like a BS,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, lawsuit, you know what I mean? But so whatever the settlement was, I would imagine, I mean, if she sued him for $50 million.
Yeah.
That's what the lawsuit was for. But if she already turned down $10 million and turned around and sued him for $50 million, I'm assuming that it's got to be better than the $10 million that she already
originally
put
was
away.
gonna get.
She's 20 years old, dog.
Yeah.
She's 20 years old. And the whole thing about it was that they said that the relationship My bad. The whole thing was like consensual, right?
Yeah.
But that at times, she didn't want to do stuff, and he wanted to do it anyways, and he kind of just did whatever he wanted, right? So that's basically, you know what I mean? Basically, that's what it was. And I mean, not for nothing. If you're in a relationship, there is such a thing. I don't want to say the R word, but there is such a word. There is such a thing as, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because you're in a relationship with somebody doesn't mean that you
do
can't.
whatever you want.
Right, and it doesn't mean
Respect the boundaries.
right. You
No
can
still
SA,
means no.
You can
No
SA that
means
person.
no?
Yeah,
Yes.
you can SA that person, and
No,
you
you
can.
can't. You'll catch a
You can
charge.
R that person.
I know.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
look.
So
Look. I know plenty of guys that got court.
Listen,
that
hold
got
on.
for that
Hold
shit.
on. I had no time. I was being funny. I wasn't funny. I apologize for that. But
bro, why did you say it?
because the way I just did that, the way I
Yeah, no,
laughed
you
like
can't
creepy.
do that though.
You can't say that.
We want to stay away from that.
Oh,
word.
okay.
Why do you
okay.
think I said the R word?
that R word.
And I
Hey.
said SA.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, I apologize. I apologize. Hey,
Edit
look,
that out. Anyways, go ahead.
I stay away from that R word. Yeah. Hey, dude, I don't think that's funny, but I get it. You know what I mean? Sometimes.
I think she was just trying to get the bag, bro. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
and also, that lawyer knew what he was doing, bro. Like, when you sit down and have that conversation with him, like, look, he's thinking this is the time to strike. He's about to get $100 million bag, right?
Yeah.
Any other attorney with some scruples probably would have been like, hey, man, do you really want to do this to the guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they would. I think an attorney would have probably been like, hey, $10 million is $10 million, man. Let's take the $10 million and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're 20 you're a 20 year
years
old.
old. You can't make it off 10.
What's the
You know what I'm saying?
average?
Like-
I think what the average of the attorney's entitled to is what 33%.
Yeah.
Something like that.
33% of the settlement. So of course he wants a $100 million settlement.
Yeah,
Of
I
course he
get
does.
it. But that's
the bag for him too.
That's a shady move, dog. 'Cause
Yeah.
you just took a lot of money out of that dude's. You know what I mean? You just took a lot of money out. And I'm not saying, look, I don't know we don't know like all of the, exactly.
I heard some of the-
exactly. We only
some-
know
I heard-
we only know what came out in the
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? And if he did do something to that young lady and she wasn't down for it or whatever, then yes, that is wrong. I'm not condoning that at all. But man, you messed that dude's bag up, bro.
Yeah, hey, listen, I think that she was her intentions were to be slimy like that, bro.
Yeah,
I heard the conversation that I heard, I was like, oh, this bro's just trying to get a bag, bro. And listen, here's the thing. He was giving her a bag, just not big enough, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Because he was taking care of her. You know what I'm saying? And you give her like 20 racks a month or something. She was getting paid. You know what I mean? So
I saw the pictures of her. She's an attractive girl. You know what I'm saying? She's on OnlyFans. She's already making money. And if if you're able to pull, Shannon Sharp, then you could pull another one. I think she should have took the $10 million. Listen, with $10 million, you can take half of that, invest it, make the right investments
And
with
retire.
$5 million, and you're good for the rest of your life. But not only that, still have, the other half, and still be making videos and doing whatever you're doing.
She'll go through that.
You
10
know what I'm
million.
saying? Like,
she'll go through that 10 million in maybe
So
a month
now-
or two because
what do you mean?
she'll want to showboat. The
I'm
cars,
living
the
on that.
houses.
Listen, I'm going to showboat and I'm still going to live off that $10 million for the rest of my life. Believe that.
Look, I will.
you
take
can live
my-
comfortable.
I will take my $10 million and I will move to a country where that's going to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
For
I'm
sure.
doing. Oh yeah. We're going to Costa Rica.
Bali,
Right
Costa
now.
Rica, anywhere.
Czechoslovakia.
No,
the
we ain't
dollar.
going
we
there.
ain't going there.
No, we
It's
ain't
cold.
going there, bro.
Anywhere cold, hell
And this
no.
is too far from the
you got a point.
from the ocean.
Look, you could give
Beautiful
me
though, probably.
a, hey,
but
you could
yeah.
give me a
I
hut
don't know
on the
about
beach
cold.
in Fiji, and I'd
Yeah,
be fine.
Somewhere tropical.
No,
for
you
sure.
can send me to Guam now. I'm talking near.
Yeah.
We chilling.
Any island, I would be down with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
As
where
long
I
as
can
it
fish
doesn't
365 days a year. I don't care. Where you take me?
Yeah.
Really.
As long as it doesn't snow.
Yep. So I hope, all in all, after all that being said, man, I hope Shannon gets. He's still getting to the bag. He got his. He's still doing his thing with Nightcap and all that. But I hope ESPN. I think I believe it was ESPN. Whoever was going to give him that bag, I hope they. I hope they come back to him and say,
Oh
hey.
yeah.
Because that's just dirty business, man. You got in the way of that dude's money. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You still think he'd get that $100 million?
I think so. I think so.
Because he's got to clean. His image was too clean before that, bro. It's too clean. This is some goofy. The girl was clearly trying to get a bag. You know what I mean? Like,
when did all this start? When did all this really start?
But
With
it
these
started
girls?
for-
I mean, because I remember the whole thing with Roethlisberger and that whole settlement thing. And that was even hush hush.
I don't know who kicked off the Me Too movement. That's what it was.
Right.
I mean that's what it is.
I remember when they tried to get Kobe.
Oh yeah. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. That's where that whole where that whole bar came from was from that. You know what I mean? They were. I don't know exactly when or who was the first to catch it. You know what I mean? To be victim of that Me Too movement, but they sure have done some damage.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? They've done some damage to some.
I mean, these
to some
athletes,
cats, and some of them, you know what I mean. I'm not
entertainers.
going to say that none of them were deserved. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But some of them are just. Some of them are just.
I think if you're making that kind of money, you're pulling those kinds of funds from sponsorships, whatever you're doing, right? You're an athlete, entertainer, whatever. You have to be guarded. You have to be guarded.
If nowadays, if you are an athlete or any kind of celebrity or just anybody making that kind of money, like it, you know it's the trend. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch. You gotta cover all your P's and Q's. You know what I'm
Trust
saying?
is a
like it's wild out there.
even though
for them
you're
now.
making hundreds of $1 million, trust is a luxury you can't afford.
Yeah, it's also I feel like these athletes and celebrities got to have people in place to protect them from themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure,
You know
for
what I
sure,
mean?
man.
You seen how even in the movie, it was just a movie, but you seen how Michael Jordan's mother was. When you watch that, how she was so protective of him, his name, the family name, everything else like that, and it's crazy.
You have to have people around you to protect you from yourself.
Something funny. It's not funny, really, but so I watched that documentary and I watched about Michael Jordan's dad, and I went and stayed. I went and slept where his dad got killed, right? Mm-hmm. And dude, I don't get it. I stayed there, dude.
Well, give us some context. What was the?
So they found him like on the side of a road on an off ramp. But truck drivers like me and Chris, especially, like I'd rather stay on an off ramp than a truck stop. You know what I mean? It's quieter, and as soon as I wake up, I can get to it. And they found his car there, and I was like, dude, this is the most oddest. Like, it just don't make sense. Like this why would at this off ramp of any place why would somebody just leave him right there, dude? You know what I mean? It was like. It was just
the whole thing was too. They were saying that Jordan killed him.
That somebody got caught for killing his dad.
But wasn't there a?
I have no clue.
I thought there was for a while. They were thinking they were saying that Michael Jordan was responsible.
Oh no.
Oh,
This dude just did it not randomly. But it just can't. It just you know what I mean. It was just not. Off, just something happened. You know what I mean? Like this dude didn't even know Michael Jordan's dad. You know what I mean? So it's like
it was just a random.
It was just some random. You know what I mean? And then like when I went to that rent, I was like, dude, there's nothing by there. So if you got to walk or run from there, dude, it's gonna be a minute for you to get to somewhere, anywhere right there. There's nothing right there, bro. Nothing. It's an off ramp. That's it. To some county roads.
Could be orchestrated. You just never know.
Oh yeah. I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure. There's always something behind that.
Yeah.
But
I think somebody was wanted to try to act like they were going to take him hostage or something.
what do you think about the celebrity deaths? Malcolm Jamal.
Yeah. I was gonna. Before we ended, I was gonna say rest in peace to them. So rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, Hulk Hogan,
Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, Ozzy Osbourne. Kind of wild, man.
Right.
All in the past week?
In a week.
Literally.
Kind of crazy. Crazy. I don't know if you know who Malcolm Jamal Warner was, but we grew up watching him on the Cosby Show.
That's Theo, man.
He was Theo Huxtable on the Cosby Show.
Right.
Cosby Show was a staple in our time. That's a classic show, man. Yep. They said he was in Costa Rica, man. He was in Costa Rica with his family, and
His daughter
got caught in the current.
Riptide.
Riptide pulled him.
Yep, got caught in the current. Got caught in the current. I tell people all the time when we go, like when people come into town and we take them to the beach, I always tell them like, hey, be careful. You know what I mean? Be careful when you're out there. And
100%.
apparently, when you get caught up in the current, you're supposed to go. You're supposed to try and swim diagonal. You know what I'm saying? So if the current's taking you, you're supposed to swim diagonally out of the current, like towards shore. You know what I'm saying? If I would be in the same boat as him. I'm not a good swimmer. I get caught in the current. I might be Gonzo's.
Right. I'm a good swimmer. You know.
I don't mess
thing
around
is,
out there.
I have dived in St. Lucia, Antigua, Jamaica, and a buddy of mine tried to get me to go diving up the coast, and then all of a sudden they had a bit of a population of tiger sharks showed up, hammerheads, everything else like that. Look, I enjoy going diving, I really do.
No sharks?
But yeah, no sharks. I've seen some barracudas, you know, lionfish, stuff like that. We've seen a few small sharks.
Well,
in
you're
the
a
water.
certified diver.
Yeah,
Though.
yeah. So, you know, it's just more enjoyable for me. It seems to be in the more tropical regions, stuff like that. I had a chance to do a night ice dive up in Ohio, and I said, absolutely not. Am I going below the ice in the dark? You know,
Wait, in Ohio though?
Yeah, in Ohio. They have a lake they use up there. I was living up there at the time, and I went over to one of the local dive shops, and they asked me if I wanted to do a night dive.
But it's a lake.
And it's a lake, but it's still under the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
That's a little iffy.
I don't know about that.
That's a little
I already
iffy.
don't
You
like
ain't got
the
no
cold.
sharks. You don't got to worry about sharks in the lake though.
No, you ain't gonna worry about that.
But yeah, that's a little iffy on the
that's a little
ice.
iffy. Yeah, I'm not sure if I really want to do that. So
Yeah, he got caught away in the rip current, man. Rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Hulk Hogan, right here in Florida, Clearwater, Florida, died of a heart attack.
Heart attack?
Died of a heart attack at his house though. He was at home.
How was
I
Hulk
believe
Hogan?
with his family? 71.
Oh, God.
We grew up on Hogan, man.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me? Hulkamaniacs. I used to try and rip my shirt just like that dude. Could never do it. Could never do it.
like we were talking the break area at work, and like, you know, me and one of the leads was like, when they announced that Hulk Hogan died, and we're like, man, half these guys barely even know who he is, let alone like Hacksaw Jim Duggan,
Yeah.
the Junkyard
Dusty
Dog,
Rhodes.
Oh yeah.
like
Bro,
Jack the
believe me,
Iron Sheik.
I tell everybody. I've told people over the years. Do you guys remember? I miss the idea of Saturday mornings. I wouldn't watch it now because I'm an adult. But back when I was a kid, young kid, dude, Saturday mornings was the business. You had all cartoons starting at like 7 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning, and you had cartoons all the way up to like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
And then like at 10 o'clock or 10:30, like WWF, you know what I mean? Like you had the wrestling, or it was WCW, you know what I mean? It was always changing names or whatever, but, and you know.
You couldn't get up to go to school on time, but Saturday morning cartoons, I was up me and my brother would be up at 6 in the morning to watch Super Friends in the Hall of Justice. That was
Absolutely.
that was the very first cartoon on in the
Oh,
morning.
we could go on and on about the cartoons, bro.
These kids nowadays don't understand. You sit there with the biggest bowl of cereal.
And we get
you
a
could
big bowl of
get.
cereal.
Oh, yeah.
And who's getting the
Absolutely.
prize out of the damn cereal box?
Absolutely. Looney Tunes,
Yep.
Bugs Bunny. Come on.
Space Ghost.
Yeah. Those were all Saturday morning. But
Captain
but
Caveman.
the wrestling, it was wrestling. It was Saturday mornings. You got to see Hogan. You got to see the Ultimate
Land of the
Warrior,
Lost.
Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh,
Step into a Slim Jim.
You got to see all that and the dime pieces that were on there too. Remember,
Hey.
Macho Man had Elizabeth. Woo, she was a dime piece. She was a dime piece
Elizabeth was
for
fine.
real.
I love Elizabeth.
Roddy
Piper.
What was
Sergeant-
old boy with the
Sergeant
snake?
Slaughter.
Oh,
What was old boy?
Rick
Black
Flair, dude.
Jake the
Flair.
Snake.
Nature
Jake
Boy.
the Snake.
Jake the Snake.
Yeah.
He had that big
those were
ass
good
bag
times,
with
man.
the snake in it.
the snake. Big
Did
ass
you guys
python
ever
on it.
see the? Have you guys ever
Ricky
seen the
Steamboat?
interviews with Ric Flair or seen the? I think there's a documentary out, but I saw him like on Rogan. I've seen him on a few other
Man, I see Ric
podcasts.
Flair.
You saw Ric Flair?
Yeah.
Dude, the stories, bro. That dude used to party.
Hey, look.
That dude would party hard. when they
All
were
of the wrestlers.
All of them did.
when they
All
were
did.
on the
All of them did.
but that fool was
Yeah, he
that fool
was
was
like-
next level with it.
Yeah.
That dude was like going in the ring after snorting a line of coke. You know what I mean? Like that dude was going in, he like hardcore drinker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, and was doing it physically. Being able to do that, physically being able to go on a wrestling tour is hard enough, but going on a doing it while
Out of
you're
cocaine bends.
yeah, or just
While
drinking.
drinking. Broken ribs.
That boy's a legend. That boy's a legend.
Yeah, it's
He said, what's he say? I got a Rolex wearing, private jet flying. hey, Bobby. Hey, the Migos made a song about the boy.
yeah,
You
that's
know
a-
it's that.
So did Griselda. That's a classic. Line. He said, "I'm over here." I forgot what it was, man. I'm
Rolls
over
Royce,
here.
probably.
Yeah,
Hey, he
yeah.
got Rolls Royce. Hey,
Ric
he
Flair
was the guy,
great.
man.
Yep.
Ric Flair
So
was
Hogan's
the man.
out of here. Hogan was just on. I think less than a year or two ago. I think he was on. I think it was Rogan that he was on, and he was talking about how he found God and he's been deep into the church. So good for him. You know what I mean?
Ric Flair?
No,
Oh,
Hulk Hogan.
Hogan.
Hulk Hogan. So he was like got into it. So good for him for you know what I mean. He made his peace with his maker before he left. But yeah, he's up out of here.
His daughter, she's doing her thing too.
Yeah. And then Ozzy,
oh man, that was a rough one.
Man, Ozzy Osbourne.
legend. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne.
Came home,
dude. Legend.
we listened to some music, we did some shots, you know.
Dude,
It was just like it was that very end of the day at work, and I found out, and I was just like, really? And I'm like messaging my wife. I'm like, did Ozzy really pass? And she's like, yeah. She's like, he and I was just like shocked. It
Yeah.
just caught me way off guard.
Yeah, that's a tough
But
one, man.
I was watching a little bit of his commentary, I guess you could say, or whatever he was putting out, that he quit doing all the painkillers, whatever, to do that show that he was on. He wanted to be very.
You talking about the show that he did?
Yes.
The show that he did with his son?
Yeah, with a special chair and everything. He sat in the chair up there and.
No. I'm talking about there was for a while there. This is.
No, this is the concert he just did.
Oh no! I'm talking about the TV show.
No,
like
no,
he
no,
did
no,
a
no.
TV
This
show
is-
with his son. It was a good show too.
Yeah, no, this is he was talking about the show he just put on, that he quit doing all the painkillers, everything, because he wanted to be very clear in his head. So, yeah. Sorry about my dog.
It's all good. It's all good.
See, a little
My dog.
protective. So he doesn't like Dave.
oh yeah, blame it on the black guy. Blame it on the black guy. Be racist. Let it out. Let it out. Let's get it out.
No,
Let's get it out.
Ozzy did a show, man. It was on. I don't know. I forget what it was. It was on cable though. But him and his son were like they would travel the country, and he would just like they would just do like all kinds of stuff. Like they'd go to ranches and they'd do this and that. Like, you know what I mean? One of those type deals.
Oh, okay.
And it was like him and his son, like, and they got to like bond, they got to like talk, and it was a really good show. And you got to like actually see Ozzy being Ozzy, you know what I'm saying? And everywhere that dude went, like every town like that they stopped in, like people would be like, oh my God.
Dude, it's Ozzy
It's
Osbourne.
Ozzy
bro.
Osbourne, you know what I mean? Like, dude was a legend, you know what I mean? And not for nothing, that was a good show. Like,
You remember they
that
said,
did.
hey, he bites off bats' heads
Bats'
and
heads,
does
chickens'
heads.
heads, and
Like,
all that
he
stuff.
did it one time and y'all took it there.
They just did an article and said, crap. I don't remember the exact number, but the amount of force they said when he bit off the bat's head was like a crazy amount of force that it would take for a human to bite onto a bat's
I
head.
just
and
saw
rip
that
it
clip.
off,
That,
and
like
rip
a
it
couple
off.
of days after he passed, that clip went around YouTube, and
That's
I saw
that's
it,
the
yeah.
thing. That's the one thing that everybody remembered him by. You know, not just the music, but it was definitely he was the guy who always bit off the bat head and chicken head, whatever.
Another partier, bro. Them dudes partied.
Yeah.
hard.
Did he get his own alcohol? Did he like get a bottle or anything?
Did he
like
get
that?
knighted? Did he get knighted?
I don't know. We'd have to fact check that.
I don't know.
I know Paul McCartney did.
Yeah, I know. I know a couple. Paul McCartney, David Beckham did. I think old boy from the Hell's Kitchen did.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
let's have a look see.
Oh, I was just watching something the other day that. Oh, I forget. Anyways.
Let's see. What does it say?
Did you ever watch the? Did you guys ever watch the new season of The Bear?
No, not yet. No.
Clava, Iowa.
He's catching up on it.
We're gonna find out right now. No, Ozzy Osbourne has not been knighted, although there has been campaigns and petitions to have him recognized with a knighthood. While the British government acknowledges that he is under consideration, he has not yet been honored, and that was according to 98 Rock up in Tampa Bay. So, no, he's under petition, but not yet.
Wow.
He was a little wild, too.
Well, rest in peace. Yeah. His son was cool, too. Jack Osbourne on the show was really cool.
His daughter
Sharon was hot.
Yeah, I used to love Sharon, but his daughter, she was the best. She's the best.
I'll go on record saying that.
She's the best.
Oh, yeah,
Sharon was hot.
Absolutely.
I need a sugar mama.
And she was cool, bro.
And she was cool as hell.
She seemed so laid back.
Dude, she dealt with Ozzy Osbourne, homie.
Exactly.
Right.
This dude was a fool, man. He was a nut.
Hey, it takes a different type of person. You got to be built a certain way, you know what I'm saying, to be able to deal with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
all the groupies.
yeah, you ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You ain't stupid. It's a lot of groupies and it's a lot of partying.
Right. Hey, Zuko, Papa. Yeah, he's different. He's a rescue. He's different. He's definitely different. He got crazy eyes. But he still doesn't like Dave. I don't know why he doesn't like Dave.
He likes me.
He bit
I don't
me.
know what you're talking about.
He did not bite you.
He bit me.
You know, he doesn't like that guy either. Doesn't have any problem.
I don't think he likes anybody, bro. I don't think he likes
doesn't have
anybody.
I tell you what, who he does not like is my father-in-law. I don't know what it is about my father-in-law that dog don't like, but that dog tries. See, if you mention father-in-law, he started
loking up.
He's like, "Oh, I know who you talking about, fool." So,
What were you looking up, Dave?
It's a Clava, Iowa.
Who?
At Clava, Iowa is that truck stop sign.
oh, you just found that? You still on that?
Yeah, I know. I just
a while ago.
Clavela?
Avoca. Avoca.
Avoca.
Voca.
Avoca, Iowa.
Yeah, it's called Eagles Landing Travel Plaza.
And there's a
Shout
massage
out to
parlor.
Eagles
Right
Landing.
inside,
They're doing
dude.
God's work for the truckers.
Flying J, if y'all didn't
You know
know.
what I mean?
Right.
Shoot, that's a blessing when they're on the road. Hey,
Hey, look, that was my first year out.
they probably love going through. I'm going through Avoca.
Yeah, hey, I don't know if you get it. Hey,
Yeah.
look, for the record,
They might save
this
up
is
for
10
that.
years ago, so I know the massage parlor's there. I don't know if the happy ending's still there, but 10 years ago it was a good to go.
Where? At that place?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's still there though. I've been there since then. Me and Chris just went
I'm
through
sure
there not
you
too long
have.
ago.
hopefully we didn't just blow that spot up.
Right.
This is all allegedly.
Allegedly.
This is all allegedly.
Allegedly, you
We're
can.
going on his word, you know.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
is,
listen.
And that's not that
hey,
credible.
and he is a fisherman, so you know they lie.
Speaking of
I
fish,
don't lie on my penis.
caught me a 20-inch snook the other night. Thank you.
No, you didn't.
Did you get a picture?
Did. Oh yeah. Got a picture
Got
this
a
time.
picture? You know,
Got a picture this time. Caught two
as
actually.
as a fisherman, we
We're not
cannot
gonna
believe
discuss
you. We are not going to believe you unless you have a picture.
No.
We're not gonna discuss
I got
what
the
else happened to
picture,
the fish.
and also while you're at it, but while I show you this picture, ask Dave how many fish he caught that night.
How many fish did you catch,
I didn't catch any, sir.
Dave? Oh, got.
Oh,
got-
it says messenger is being updated. Try again later.
Yeah.
Can't believe it till we see the picture.
Yeah,
You can't-
absolutely.
It's there, brother. I'm telling you, it's there.
Hey,
Here we go. It was nice, and now we got a net too. So
oh, look at that.
got me a 20-incher. Caught two of them that night. The other one was about the same size.
Oh, you don't want to see the video. You don't want to see
I
the
don't want to see
video.
the video.
Of what?
Of you, that fish.
Of what?
Was he giddy as a
Oh, the
schoolgirl?
second one?
The first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
I didn't do anything
It
wrong.
would be subject. It would be subject to criticism.
I didn't have a good hold on him, and he jumped out of my hands. He flopped and got out of my hands. He went down on the rocks. He almost got back in the water, but I went down there, grabbed him, picked him up.
He got back in the water, bro.
But did he recover said fish?
Yeah.
Yes.
I got him and took a picture with him. So
After everything said,
I just
thank
didn't
God.
have. I just didn't have a good grip on him. That's
This
all.
this fish beat itself up so bad. I was like, JD.
Well,
I
he's
just
a
didn't
real-
have a
I
good.
know
handle.
that's why we went and got a net. We went and got
Yeah,
a net.
we got a net
yesterday.
now.
So
Yeah.
we're done with that.
Well, now
Absolutely.
you know he's a real fisherman because
Yeah.
nobody's not going to dive in after a fish.
No,
I'm
I didn't
not
have
gonna
to.
do that
I didn't have
with
to
fish,
dive
bro.
in. He didn't get back in.
You know.
bro.
He didn't get back in the water so he could swim away. This dude's putting extras on it. He fell in front of
got it on
me.
video. It's
He
right
fell
there.
in front of me where the rocks were. There was water there, but I
there
got
you
down
go.
there and picked him up.
It's in the water, right?
Hey, speaking of
Also, let's hold on. Let's keep in mind it's almost midnight out there, dark and hella foam and very slippery on the rocks. So I'm not trying to kill myself. Can I get some more?
Yes, you can, sir.
All right.
Listen.
So what day of the week was this? What day of the week was this?
Did I slide that in there? Did I pause? Yo, just slid it in.
What day of the week was this?
Oh, this was Friday night.
Oh, it was a Friday night. No wonder you didn't come to work on Saturday.
Yeah.
Friday night. No,
Oh, yes.
no, I did that on purpose. That's from now on. I'm doing 511s or 12s. I'm doing my 55 or 60 hours Monday through Friday. I'm done with the
Oh,
Saturdays.
no, we're good, bro.
I'm done with Saturdays. Here you go, sir. Thank you. Yeah. I'm done.
White girl wasted over here already.
Unless I get asked to come in like on some hey man, like we really need you or I'm cool on Saturdays, man.
Speaking of fishing, did you see the video of the two douchebags down on Isla Mirada that attacked the little kid that was fishing, I guess, in the marina or whatever? Not supposed to be fishing, but cheers.
Salud.
Cheers, salute.
What happened?
The little kid was, you have to look it up, down on Isla Mirada. I mean, everybody's been taking screenshots of these dudes' faces. One dude had he had a shirt on that actually had a...
They were bullying the kid?
Yeah, they were bullying the kid. So if you see right here, they're trying to snatch his fishing rod,
pole.
and the dude literally snatched the kid by the backpack. I tell you what, if you ever touch my kid, I'll break your freaking arm.
Oh,
and they were both these grown men are trying to manhandle this. He's probably 13, 14-year-old kid maybe, and they're trying to like break his rod because whatever. But then come to find out, all these people are like looking for these dudes. And this dude right here in the blue shirt, he's got a shirt on, and they literally enhanced the photo, and it showed the marina that's down there in Isla Mirada. I'm not going to say their name just for legal reasons, but this is down there. And, I mean, they are literally looking for this guy
is here down south?
Down south in Isla Mirada. They're looking for that guy.
Oh, they're gonna find him.
Oh, 100%.
100% they're gonna find him.
They're looking for that guy.
Oh, man, you better never
And-
grab my kid like that, dude.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, look at the way he got a hold of his kid. It's not even his kid.
Hey, bro, you better listen, man. I ain't grabbing nobody's kid like that. That I'm not.
No.
If I'm not part of that kid's village, dude, I'm not even saying nothing to that kid. You know what I'm saying?
Whether it said no fishing or not, he's let's
Yeah.
say he's between 12 and 15, right?
Yeah.
He could be out doing things way worse.
Yeah, way worse than fishing. Hey,
fishing
Let
in
him
the spot.
fish.
So me and JD told these kids that one day, hey, man, it's good to see you kids fish. You know what I mean? These kids are out there every day.
We're over there
All
at
summer.
the spillway that we always go to, and it's always they live in the neighborhood. It's,
Their mom comes out there, sits on a lawn
Yeah, on
chair.
both sides of the spillway, it's two neighborhoods. You know what I mean? So the kids that are in the neighborhood, you know what I mean? That's what they do. And not for nothing, they know what they're doing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
these
When you
They're
get a
plucking
chance-
out pigs
Yeah,
every
When you
day.
get a chance, look up the video because it happened just here recently in Isla Mirada down there in on the south end of Florida, and you could hear the ladies in the background, hey. But as a bystander, if I see anybody manhandling some kids, you gotta be like, hey man, he's a kid, he's fishing.
Yeah.
And I'm really surprised no other dudes.
Yeah.
got involved,
Hey, for real, for sure. For sure.
But he could be out, like I said.
They're gonna find them
They're gonna find him.
for sure. The fishing community is I mean, just
Especially
down
down
south.
here. Look, it's the fishing community everywhere I've been, all over the United States, South Dakota, Wisconsin. It's very close knit.
Yeah.
But here, it's a little bit different because A lot of these people, like literally, that's what they live to do is hit this water as soon as they're not at work. They're in their boat, man.
They could
you know
be
what I mean?
doing things way worse than fishing.
Well, that's what we told when Dave first got out here, and we went to the spillway, and we were asking the kids like, "Hey, you know, what are you guys using? What, you know what I mean? Like, we were trying to get information."
Dude,
and
this kid,
was like,
this
I
kid.
think his name is Bryce. Shout out to Bryce. Pretty sure that was his name. He was like breaking it all down. He was like telling us what to use for bait, how to catch them, go over there. You know what I mean? Like broke it all down to us. It was like a really nice kid, man. It was like well spoken.
Then I asked him about a certain fish, about a triple tail, and he broke it down. He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "There's none in Port St. Lucie River due to overfishing and this and that." And he broke it down like this kid was maybe 13, 14. You know what I mean?
We told him there was like 3 or 4 of them, and we were like, "Hey, man, it's good to see you guys." You know what I'm saying, over here doing this instead of, I mean, they could be doing a lot, you know what I mean? They could be out there doing a lot more. At that age, I was out running
out there
You know
wild.
what I'm saying?
You know
I wasn't fishing.
You know the roundabout.
I was fishing for something else.
Yeah. Trouble.
You know where the roundabout is down here at the end of the road.
Yeah.
When you're headed back towards the turnpike, every day, whether it's during school or during the summer, that little pond, little channel area is nothing but kids fishing. All the time. On my way home from work, there'll be sometimes 4, sometimes 8 to 10 kids out there, and that's all they do is fish.
Yeah.
And it's good to see the kids outside and doing their thing.
Absolutely.
That's what our neighborhood's about to look like.
Hey.
Yeah. Hopefully. I haven't been over there to fish. They just built an easement.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, 2 blocks from our house, like right around the corner. Like we could walk there in a couple of minutes. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's right there. Hopefully that's what it looks like. Hey, even when you go out here, like we've gone, like we'll go fishing, we'll go with Brandon or something, we'll go on the boat, or we'll go to Sandbar or whatever the case may be. Or there's been a couple of times where, like, family is coming down and we'll rent a pontoon or whatever. But you go out in this water, you see 16, 15, 16, 17, because they can drive boats. You can get your boating license, and you don't even need one. But they can get them. And you see these kids out there, you know what I mean? And they're out there fishing. They're out there taking dad's boat.
There.
You know what I mean? And they get out there, and they're 15, 16, 17 years old, and that's what they do. Like every weekend, they look forward to it.
You think we could do an episode from the boat?
Absolutely.
From Brandon's?
Brandon's boat?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think we should try that because I've never saltwater fished.
Listen,
I'm a freshwater fish.
Listen, oh my
guy,
God.
But
Dude, that boat. Hey, listen.
I can make it
I was
happen.
out there, and it was just, man. I'm not even good. It's a beautiful thing.
It's next
bro.
level, man.
Even
It's
hey,
next
listen.
level.
Even we didn't catch any fish till we came back in. You know what I mean? And he said we'll stop, get some, so you catch a couple bonita, something. Hey,
Because it's easy. It's easy to catch those. On
bonita,
the
you
way
can
in.
catch them right. You know what I mean? They're
We
pretty
didn't hit
simple.
target species. We didn't get no mahi or anything. But if you can go out there and get on the fish, it's awesome. But just getting out there is cool, man. When you leave in the morning while the sun's cracking, you know what I mean, and you get out the inlet and you see you know what I mean.
You're out there.
Like,
There's nothing
it
out
never
there,
gets
bro.
old. It
You
never
feel
gets
so little.
let me tell you.
Yeah, it
So
never
when
gets
I
old.
worked in the marine industry, and I was a quality manager for a boat manufacturer here locally, and there were days that were, I had a very busy job, right? Performance testing, all that stuff like that, and then just making sure we're running the boat through the all its everything that needs to be done, checking for leaks, everything else like that. That's the fun part of the job, is going out there. Climbing down in the bilge and filming said leaks, tightening things up, making sure that, stuff that was missed, whatnot, because it happens, it's manufacturing. But the best days were for marketing.
Right.
Because there were like 4 or 5 of us that went out on the boat. They did videos, they did photos, they did drone footage, and that was your office for the day. You went out the intercoastal, and you just went out there, and that's all you did for about 4 to 6 hours, was just shoot footage. And or when customers came into town to pick up their boat, because we would take them out and let them run it out through the intercoastal out into the ocean, and then just let them run them through their paces and whatnot. It's their boat; they can beat it
We
up.
seen a boat yesterday. Me and me and Brittany. Dude had 4 600s on the back of it. I was like, this boat was so beautiful.
4
like,
600.
dude, this boat was
That's
so
excessive.
insane.
Look, go to Miami. You will see.
2400
You'll see
horsepower
6
is
of those
crazy.
on the back.
Very,
of the boat, man.
very expensive.
And last time I checked, and it's been a while since I've checked, but this was about a couple years ago. A Merc 600, I think, was right around like $73,000 before inflation. So you imagine having 6 of those on the back of your boat, let alone one.
I didn't even see the boat, and as soon as he told me that it had 4 600s on it, I was like,
I was tripping. I was
that
like,
was probably
4
close to $1
600.
million,
I said, that
if
boat
not
get
more.
somewhere.
How long was it? Probably over 35.
Yeah, it was over 30. It was about 35. Jesus. It was beautiful though, dude. It was burgundy, dude. Oh man.
Probably a contender or something stupid.
I really want to go deep sea fishing, like to catch like black groupers and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I've been telling. I said something to it. I said something to Brandon about it, and he was like, yeah. He was like, if that's the kind of fish you want to go after, we can, you know what I mean, if you want to, and I want to. I'll have to get with him and actually like set it up and make. Because most of the time when I go out with him, it's just spontaneous. Like he'll just hit me up and be like, "Hey man, we're gonna go out. You got time?" You know what I mean? Like. But if I call him and say, hey, can we actually go like Target? Can we just and you don't even got to go that far out. When you're doing that, you're
just
like
the
at
drop off.
Yeah, you're at the drop off. You're like 300-400 feet. You know what I mean? I think right here, out of this inlet, I think it's somewhere between 3 and 400 feet before where the drop off is. So you don't even got to go out far.
So here.
But you do got to go. You do got to.
Yeah, that's
you
why.
are gonna.
That's why I want to do that.
You are gonna be reeling up for 350 feet.
That's why I want to do that.
Yeah, that's deep.
And he does have an electric rod, so he can.
That's
put
for us older guys. For you young guys, you got to use your jerk off on.
He can. Oh, hey, yo.
Hey, that's my specialty.
His right arm's bigger than the left.
No, they're both the same.
So here you go, Dave.
Yeah, that fool's ambidextrous.
So right now, the 600 V12 Verado, the prices went up. $80,000 to $85,000, and can be higher depending on rigging and other factors. So you got almost 100 racks in one engine. So you imagine those guys that got 2, 4, all the way up to 6. You know. Hey.
So
try to get there fast.
4 600s. I mean, you're looking at what 300 and
at least
probably between 3 and 400,000 just for the engines.
Yeah.
That's why I told you. As soon as you told me you had 4 600, I was like, that's over $1 million boat.
Yo,
Easy.
for sure. It was one of those. It was like, wow, that's a nice boat, dude.
I mean, did I enjoy my? I did enjoy my job in the marine industry. It was a good time. I had fun. It's not every day that you're a when you are a quality manager, you are a one-man crew, and I was very busy, but. Promises were made, promises weren't kept when it come to pay and money. And I really enjoyed my job because not every job you get to go into work, polo shirt, khaki shorts, tennis shoes, and deal with customers spending a lot of money on vessels, and then get to go out almost 3 times a week and test them out. It was a great job. But
He was sending me messages on Messenger. They'd be out there wide open, and he'd have the camera facing the back of the boat, just getting it full throttle. I was like, that's. And he used to give.
That's a job.
He did it a few times every week. I was like, man.
I used to kick back on the bow seat up front, right? And that was my spot when we did marketing and video footage. You just sit there and you just chill. Just kick your shoes off, get some sun.
Kick off your shoes and relax.
My legs were nice and tan.
I tell you
my legs were nice and tan then. Now JD just gives me a hard time about how white they are.
That front seat though, boy. I'll tell you, that front seat going out is something for you, boy. You better
hold on.
Seat?
Yeah.
It gets bumpy. Or coming in. Boom. Or coming back in. It gets, you want to be behind the captain's seat for sure. If they got a seat or a bench behind the captain's seat, that's where you want to be at. Yeah. Hey, when we do the Bahamas trips, dog, it's well, I've only done one, but it was bean bags. we take put bean bags in the back of the boat and just and the day we went.
What are you doing the bean bags when you're not where you're fishing?
They go.
Going in the jeep
underneath the coffin.
Right.
They go in the coffin. But we're on our way out. B said that was his by far. He's done a few trips out. By far, That was the flattest that the water had ever been. Dude, it was like straight glass, and we just wide open the whole way there.
Hey,
We got there in no time and had an epic fishing day. We caught 11 fish in like a 2.5 hour span, and we were at 100 miles per hour for those 2.5 hours on the boat. And that fool reeled in a 47-pound yellowfin tuna. It was epic day.
When I was
in the Bahamas.
Absolutely.
When I was at the boat facility, we had a customer that was a doctor, bought this 34-foot fishing boat from us, right? And it's a catamaran, right, power cat. And we had a real bad storm. He decided to take his wife to Bimini and basically emailed us on how happy he was with the boat because it was handling 6 to 12s out there in the water.
Dude.
First off, if I put my wife on a boat and it ain't flat and you're doing 6 to 12s, I'm probably gonna be divorced if not dead when I get back. I mean,
That's a rough
6
ride.
to 12 foot waves.
he come back. That of course that's allegedly, that's what he's saying. What he had out there. But you going from
I mean, even 6 foot waves. I mean, that's
right.
The first time I went out with B on the boat to go offshore fishing, dude, we were like 20 miles out, 25 miles out, and it was 7, 8, 9 footers. Oof. And it was the middle of December. It was like towards the end of December. It was wintertime, so it was cold out there, and we had on the water suits and all that. It was cold out there, and I was just sick as a dog, bro. I was hugging the captain's seat, and I was just sick as a dog. And we were like trolling. I was behind the captain's seat, but just grabbing the corner of it. And then we had been out there for over an hour. It was probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I was like, yo, I finally had to throw up. I was like, yo, I'm going to blow chunks. He was like, over the side, dog. I blew chunks. Like 15 minutes later, hooked up with a sailfish, caught my first sailfish. Caught a sailfish first time offshore fishing, and have caught 3 sailfish.
I was going to ask you if you blew some chunks because I
did.
I had you in the passenger seat of the car.
Luckily, knock on wood, I haven't gotten seasick since then.
Yeah, hey, we went out. I blew chunks for 2 seconds. I just threw up just a little bit, but after that, I was great. I was like,
I got a photo for you of your dad hanging out the passenger side of the car when we were headed over for breakfast one morning. I had to pull over on Citrus.
Oh,
he was over there sweating in the passenger seat, and he's like, hey, yo, can you pull over? he didn't blow chunks, but then he had to go cook breakfast.
Yep, I had to go cook breakfast for everybody at the house.
Right.
Everybody, we were at the in-laws. We had to cook breakfast for everybody. The night before, it was a night. It was a night. I was like, it was all bad.
It was pretty. But you know what? He took it like a champ. He didn't blow no chunks, but he sat outside the car door for a couple of minutes, and
I was dry heaving. I was like, man. But I went over there. I cooked. I did what I had to do, and yeah. Anyways, all right, guys, that's a wrap.
yeah.
I got to get up out of here, man. I got an appointment with the barber at 3.
Oh yeah, you do.
I took my care yesterday. Paula told me to tell you. Paul told me to tell you, fuck off.
Hey, you know what?
I'm kidding. You could edit that out. I'm kidding. No, she just told me to tell you hi.
No, she shouldn't have fucked my hair up.
Look, you know damn well it's like paint. Every painter has a bad day. Every barber has a little.
Hey, dog. Hey, hold on.
To a mid fade to a high fade though is
hold on.
Crazy.
Before I stopped going to said barber,
Yes.
that you're talking about, I got the same cut, homie, every single time, and it's not a hard cut. I don't have hair. It wasn't a hard cut. It was
Got a strange shaped head. What he got?
Like, it wasn't a hard cut. Look. So for you to just go from doing great work to just and taking me up looking like I look like you in the military, I was like, all right, that's it. That's a wrap.
If you would just
I got a good one though. The new shop over there.
just take
the one up by where the taco shops are.
Yep. It says men's men's haircuts or whatever. I went in there 2 weeks ago. Met the owner. She's who I have an appointment with. Bro, she does the whole, like, you know how you can go to Sport Clips and get the towel and all that?
Yeah.
She does that, but like 20 times better and spends way more time. And she moisturizes the
How much is the cut?
$35 for everything. $35 for everything. For all, she does all of this. Like, she takes her time.
That's
What
a
are
bad
you
thing.
tipping? $10?
I tipped her $10.
I before we go, that's what my brother does. My brother, he's a very successful barber. Has they got 2 shops, but that's the first thing when I come into town. My brother automatically starts sizing my haircut up, and he's like, "Man, who messed up your shit?"
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, man.
And then I go to the shop, and he's like, let me fix it. So I go there, and I tell you what, there's only ever been 2 people to put a straight razor on my head. One was an old dude that had a barbershop.
Oh, I need him in my life.
And let me tell
I
you
need
what,
him in my life.
when I first came home on leave, I had an old guy. It's called Max's. It was in Colorado, and it was literally across the street from my house. Gave me a free haircut and a straight razor shave. And he had this machine on the back of his bench. It looked like a cappuccino machine, and it made the hot shaving cream. He laid you back, put the towel on, and then he'd take the towel off, put everything, he put all the cream on, and then he'd take the razor out, and he'd grow it across the strap, and he'd like hold real. Dude, I've never held that still in a barber shop chair in my life. And you talk about baby smooth. My brother does the same thing. Yeah. And
Actually, my barber is right here up here up
In
north.
the neighborhood Walmart,
if
they
we're
do
ever
it
out
there.
west, I'll take you up there. Don't get a haircut, and I'll have my brother cut your hair. But my brother won't let me pay him. Every time I'm in his shop, and one time I just gave him I think I gave him like a $20 or $30 tip. I'm like, you got a business to run.
It's funny, your brother.
And my boy Jamal is right here up north, and he does give me the straight razor of South Dakota, man. This dude wrapped my head, wrapped my face, dude. Oh man.
Ben Beer said he found one right over here by the Publix.
Yeah,
With
by
straight
where
razor?
the neighborhood
straight
Walmart
razor.
is. Yeah,
They only
that's how he
take
lines
cash
me
though,
up.
cash only.
It is cash only.
Yeah, my brother's cash. I think I think the guys that rent chairs from him, I think they do pay a rent, whatever. And then he has another shop. He's like silent partner on whatever else like that, but he gets returns on that.
How much is the cut there, nephew?
$20.
Yeah.
$20.
25, I think. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go see him. Thank you.
it's not bad. I mean, the dude that cut my hair. I mean, it was probably the best haircut I've got since we moved out here.
There's another spot, bro, where I used to go to. Almost everybody in there is top notch. It's called Blend Masters. Shout out to the guys at Blend Masters. It's just hard to get in over there, bro. You got to make an appointment. And they're always booked. Always. Like, you try and go do a walk-in. Here's what's crazy. You can go do a walk-in over there, but they're gonna give you the new booty.
Oh yeah. That's what happens in my brother's shop.
You get the new booty. You get the cat that's just standing there waiting for some business. Everybody else got business. You know what I mean? They already have business. They have a point. He's in there waiting
Trying
for the
to prove
business.
himself. He's
Yeah,
just
exactly.
Trying to get a client.
Exactly.
So.
Anyways, all right. Good stuff,
catch me.
guys.
Hey,
Good
peace
stuff.
out.
Good stuff.
All right, brother.
Good stuff.
Good show.
We'll see you guys next time. We'll see you guys
See
next
you
time.
at home, nephew.
Oh gosh.